Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mario Tennis Aces playthrough. In this part, I guess we're breaking into Bowser's house to steal his stuff. I mean, he didn't really do anything wrong this time. He's just, was trying to practice tennis. Maybe he's a little bit rude, but we don't need to steal his crap. Also, maybe we could have just asked him. I suppose. Like, that was an option.
Hey, my evil twin is being a bastard, and he sort of gave my brother an evil tennis racket that possessed him. And, they're gonna destroy the world, and if that happens, you can't take it over, so,
I need your Infinity Stone.
Yeah, be a bro and hand it over.
Mario and Bowser have teamed up for stupider things. Like, let's be real. Like, like one of my favorite lines in Super Paper Mario is, "We don't have time for you to be a big baby about this, Bowser." Where it's just like, he's not really angry at Mario. He just, is kind of a pissy baby about it. So, yeah. Like, I kind of want them to maybe try that for a major Mario game, is like have Mario and Bowser team up to fight a bigger bad guy at some point, like, because the last major Mario game to have a different villain than Bowser was it Mario Land 2?
As far as the, obviously not an RPG or something goes, yeah Mario Land 2, because it was Wario.
Yeah, because, oh, actually, you know what? I wasn't even thinking about Wario Land Wario. I was thinking of Tatango, which was Mario Land 1. Yeah. But yeah, almost all of the other ones have been, yeah, Bowser. Yeah, so, I think it would be nice to try at least once, especially considering...
I mean, to be fair, we've been saying that for literally decades at this point, and they don't seem to care.
Yeah, that's true. I mean...
Okay, this is good. Like, we just did the same sort of tennis mook battle that we've been doing for the whole game. Now, we're using our tennis racket to knock... bullet bills.
Yeah,
bullet bills,
more of this would have been great. Like, this is the kind of thing that I think would have made, like, more of this kind of stuff would have made the game a lot more enjoyable. I think, like fighting a thwomp with bullet bills that you shoot back at him. Like, honestly, this does feel like a Zelda boss fight in a lot of ways. But yeah, like, the big thing that makes me want it now in a major Mario game, and I say major Mario game because, I feel like a lot of the time people differentiate between the 2D and 3D ones. Like, I don't care which one they would do it in. But part of why I would want that in a Mario game is the Bowser section at the end of Odyssey. It made me really want to play a full 3D game as Bowser, because that section, for as short as it is so much fun. And, having a fleshed out version of that would be really, really neat. And, maybe, and I think that unless if they were going to make like a full Bowser-centric game, which I suppose could be possible, if Princess Peach and Luigi can have them, then Bowser makes more sense than maybe you would imagine. But, if they weren't going to do that, maybe a game where Mario and Bowser team up and you play some levels as Mario and some as Bowser, I think would be cool, too. So,
yeah.
Also, this boss fight is literally just a statue.
The fight, yeah. The hint was the boss is a statue. Okay.
And honestly, everything you do to fight it is pretty simple. You run away from the fireballs and you hit the ones back at him. Like, really, the only thing about it that I would say that, like, I mean, I don't dislike this fight. One thing that I actually find is interesting is that since it's usually pretty difficult to get all of the fireballs back at him, and, there's also the part where he shoots the lasers at you, it's in your best interest to guide the laser in a way that will make navigating the arena possible for you afterwards, so... Yeah, I think that that part's cool. It's also just a Bowser statue. So it's not really, like, interesting at all, basically. Like, I don't know. A lot of the other boss fights are pretty creative, and this one's just kind of... We didn't want to animate Bowser, so we're going to make a Bowser statue instead.
I do like that failing to hit a ball doesn't necessarily take time away, but it does make the environment more difficult for you.
Yeah, I like that too, because that's the kind of, I think, punishment that I think makes more sense in these kind of things, because a lot of the time in the other boss fights, if you miss the ball, you're punished with point deductions. And, well, not point deduction, time deduction, you know. I suppose having the time deduct if you take damage, like get hit by a fireball or something, that's... Yeah, I actually thinking about it, making the racket get hurt instead. Like, I don't know, it wouldn't really make much sense if you get hit in the chest while your racket takes damage, but whatever. Like, in the Glooper Booper battle, for example, instead of losing time when you miss a shot, having it hit the ground and that ground is suddenly slippery, I think might have been cool, you know? Because it feels more connected with the fight, and it's simultaneously more and less forgiving at the same time, because it's not like you're in danger of running out of time and having to start the whole thing all over again, but at the same time it's making the rest of the fight, or the fight for the next 30 seconds or so, much more challenging, you know? It's more dynamic and interesting than just losing 10 seconds of time, I guess is maybe the better way to put it.
So why are we fighting a statue instead of Bowser himself? Is Bowser just not
I think Bowser's taking a nap. I don't know if, like, the thing in his mouth is supposed to be the Infinity Stone. It's a little bit big, since they're supposed to be able to fit into a racket. But it's just kind of here. And, I mean, like, Mario could probably jump over it, or on... Oh, no, there's the force field around it, I suppose. But, you know, they're... I don't know. They wanted a boss fight. That's the only thing I can think of for why we're fighting.
It's still more dynamic and fun than most of the actual Bowser boss fights, though.
Yeah, to be fair, you are correct.
Well, it's also good that it's a statue, because that means they can not have to animate them very much.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, I think they probably just put a rocky texture over Bowser's model and grew it a good bit in order to make that.
Well, that wasn't the Infinity Stone.
Yeah, no. His mouth looks kind of doofy with it being empty. Oh yeah, because it was literally in the way of the chest, I think is the reasoning. So, like, so one thing that's kind of weird is that they, like, in this upcoming cutscene, Wario and Waluigi steal this one, and it's just like, okay, you've got 3, we've got 2. Let's just play tennis to decide who gets the rest of them. And I'm like, okay, so then why should I give them to you if I lose, and why would you give them to me if you win? If you lose, you know? It's just like, I'm going by your word that you'll give them to me, but there's nothing that says that you can't just keep them. Oh, hi Luigi. Bye Luigi. Oh, cool, I guess. Yeah.
Alright, to the stadium I guess we go then.
I mean, we could just take them, but whatever. We feel like playing fair today. Oh yeah, there's also like a huge plot dump at this point, and by huge plot dump, I mean like the next 5 to 10 minutes are just like the characters talking. So...
Wow, I thought we were playing a game about tennis.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we are, because we're talking about tennis. Maybe it's a break in between matches and we're watching the commentators talk about Mario's form in the last, and how Bowser's movement was very stiff in that.
I don't think tennis really even has its own particular style of commentating, because, you know, you can tell how baseball sounds when it's being commentated. You can tell how golf is, but tennis is one of those that's kind of hard to tell tonally.
Most of the time they're quiet during the actual rally, too.
Oh yeah, because every time they swing they just go
You know, I don't... Does that help? Is that like an actual thing that helps you if you grunt?
I don't know, it's just you isolate the sound and it sounds very suggestive.
I mean, I guess. But, I mean, yeah, I suppose. Also, I like how Daisy's actually sassy in this one, because for a really long time, Daisy didn't really have her own personality, because she was always kind of intended to be the sassier version of Peach. And, like, there are kind of traces of that in some of the earlier games, like in a little bit of the CGI for some of the GameCube ones, but then she just kind of was the other princess for a good bit, and I like that they did attempt to bring some of the personality back for her for this one.
Now she says things other than hi on Daisy. So,
yeah, basically. Like, she sasses Mario and Toad a couple of times. Also, Lucian just can magically power up Daisy and Peach so that they're, you know, on our skill level at tennis. I mean, I don't know what else they were going to do.
Let me unlock your hidden abilities, Krillin. I mean, Peach and Daisy.
Oh, wait, no, I lied. There was only like 3 minutes of talking, and now we're back to tennis. This is like the only time in the game where you play as a character other than Mario. You play as Peach here in a doubles match between Peach and Daisy and Wario and Waluigi, which I think is a cool thing. If they were to flesh this out more and make it like more of an RPG styled like the old games, I think having multiple characters to play as and, you know, like level up their stats and make them specialize in different things would be like a neat idea. But as it is right now, it's just kind of like you're just randomly playing as Peach for this section, I suppose. Hi, Wario. Bye, Wario.
So, do you ever get to play as, like, Mummy Wario and Mummy Waluigi?
As far as I can tell, no. This game's kind of weird about costumes in that, like, 3 characters, as far as I can remember, like, I think Mario... At the beginning, Mario was, like, the only character with an alternate costume, and you could, like, unlock his standard outfit instead of the tennis outfit. And I don't know if they've changed that in the time since. Like, if, like, Luigi can be normal Luigi, or...
Yeah, he can.
Oh, he can? Okay. I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't remember what has and hasn't been updated to it. But I don't think they've ever given you the option to use the mummy skins for any of the other.
I gotta say, this is a really high-tech tennis stadium now, because, like...
Also, I find it weird that Toads wear business suits up top, but still the little...
Oh, they have the
thing.
Oh, they still wear the diaper thing, yeah. Oh, they don't have... Because they don't wear pants.
They don't have pants.
It's like, they're like... Okay, the doubles AI in this game frustrates the hell out of me, because they'll do crap like that, where if you saw, I was right in position to... they did it again.
Daisy, stay in your lane.
Yeah, because I'm right in position to retrieve the ball, and your doubles partner will waste meter trying to save shots that I very clearly can reach. Like that! They do it all the time. And it's very... Oh, but you didn't go for that one, Daisy, huh? Alright, whatever. So yeah, that's frustrating, and I would really like it if they didn't do that.
I'm not a big fan of playing doubles in single player in this game, I will say.
I mean, I don't remember it being as bad in the other games. Then again, there's also no super moves for them to use unnecessarily. Oh my god.
Daisy. Well, I mean, she won the points or whatever, but...
Yeah, but I wanted to win that point.
I mean, a win is a win, so whatever.
There is no I in team.
There is a me in team.
Yeah.
And that spells me, Wario. Oh, so I don't know if I've ever talked about this. Back when Toadstool Tour Mario Golf for GameCube was coming out, they had this like really well done online website for it, where they had like this. They got an actual golf commentator to commentate over like a match of Mario Golf and like describe the different things going on about it, and it was really well done. And like there was like a point where they interview the different characters, and they got Charles Martinet to do certain lines, and he goes like, and at one point as Wario, it goes, "As you know, there is no I in T, but there's an M and there's an E, and that spells me, Wario." So yeah, I don't know if like they've uploaded that to YouTube or at any point, or if somebody's like done it, or if the site's still up, or if like Wayback Machine can find it. But I remember it being really charming, and I miss old video game websites like that.
Yeah, they really tried in the GameCube era.
Yeah. I mean, I get why they don't bother anymore,
There's no
It
point
didn't
because
work
it's all
in the
just
GameCube era.
Well, the internet was more. It was a different time. Like the internet was more magical in the mid 2000s, you know, because the internet existed in the 90s, but not everybody had easy access to the internet, and they couldn't like integrate video or anything like that very easily. But like come the mid 2000s, you know, internet was just getting to that point where it was a thing that everybody could get, and also they could add like motion graphics and stuff like that. So you had a lot of really creative websites for video games, and they don't bother with that anymore because it's just generally easier and more reliable to make a good trailer instead, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
thinking about it, they've done some of that in more recent years, like
I
when
think like the most creative internet marketing thing for a new release that I've seen is ironically for the Jurassic World movies, where the first one had like a corporate website for the new owners of the Jurassic Park, and Jurassic World's Fallen Kingdom had like the Dinosaur Protection Group website, where it was like an actual information page that you might see for that kind of organization.
the only one. Well, there's one recently that came out for Mob Psycho 100. They actually made Reagan's shitty website from it's not like the GeoCities days.
what's Mob Psycho 100?
It's an anime.
Oh, okay. This was a couple of years ago, but I know for the Wii U game in Wario, they made a crowdfunding site for Wario, basically, which was pretty good. Like, it's just like Wario's like, if you give me your money, then I can make the game. And it was, whenever they get Charles Martinet to just ad-lib as Wario, it is amazing. But,
Oh yeah, pizza time.
Pizza time. You see, I tried to, back when that was like new, I tried to upload a video where I put that voice clip over the Pizza Time clip from Spider-Man 2. But it it wouldn't upload to Twitter, and I was really upset about it. And then someone stole my joke, and I was sad. But I think one of the Dead Rising games did something similar to what you're talking about, Lewis, where like they had a zombie rights group, and I think that they had... Oh wait, no, it wasn't the zombie rights group. It was the company that made the zombie medication. Had like their own website on at some point, and that was used as a kind of marketing for the game. Okay. Why does Daisy have to take all my glory? I hate it. Get out of here.
You know, I like
win
playing,
is a win, so.
I like playing as Daisy in this game, but the sound she makes when she does her ultimate shot is...
Wow!
It's really ear grating, I've got to say.
Hi, I'm Daisy!